Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm blue screened. Oh, and it was Mattingham. Well, that's a different hello. I hope you're well, Mattingham. Start as we mean to go on. Oh, great. Obviously, we are in Star Trek Online today because a new episode has dropped. I think it's a minisode, so it's not a big, massive, long episode. And also we have a new TFO as well. Away we go.
It's about time someone finally recognized my greatness.
Well, she's been kind of nice tonight. Good old Tam Tam there. So we're going to do usual, get the dailies done, put to bed, and then we'll swap over to doing the new episode, find out what that's all about, and then do the new TFO. I have not looked into any of them. I don't know what any of them are about. I do know we've got something that we have to claim from the store, but obviously I can't do it at the moment because I am in a mission. So let's get this done. Because I believe it's a free tier 6 ship token today. So obviously if you play Star Trek Online, make sure you get in there and get it.
Hello Manama 27, ignore me, I'm just the bot. Yeah, I do all the work and I'm so...
That was yesterday, Manamar. It swapped over at 8 PM today, supposedly. And of course, Tam Tam swearing. Right at the very beginning of the stream. But yeah, Captain Token was yesterday. The day before that was Hayes, I believe. Nope. And there goes Manamar resubscribing with his Prime sub. As it says, welcome back and thank you very much. Right. Let's see if I've got RNG Jesus or not today. I suspect no. Oh God. What was that? That was Mattingham checking in. Oh, fuck's sake, it didn't beam people over. Oh, go on, man. Well, they died quick. $25 months. How long's that? Because I need to think if I have to do some more year badges. So 2 years, 1 month. I think. Could be completely and utterly wrong. Right, let's see if it has swapped over. Promotions. It is the experimental ship upgrade token. Okay, I thought it was the tier 6, but it's not. It's a ship upgrade token. I'll take it because it's useful. Just seeing if anything else has been dumped in here. No. So, upgrade token for your ship.
Until next time.
Obviously, you require 1 to upgrade it to X-Type 1, then you need 2 to upgrade it to X-Type 2. This ship has already been upgraded. As you can see, X2. So yeah, like I was saying, get the dailies done and then we'll see what this new story mission's about. Obviously, as always, I keep the rich dilithium claim, so I get a guaranteed beaming location rather than some random spot on the rock. And we'll see how far we get today on it. Don't think I'm going to beat my all-time record. I'm too out of practice for that. If I do, it will be sheer luck. And I do need to remember to get the dilithium or greenie that I took. Because it's not obviously showing, and when I pressed the button nothing happened, so I must have deleted the image or moved the image, which is quite possible. That was nowhere near. It looks like I'm going to get to the 400, the halfway mark. So I'm not going to mess that up. Obviously, there could be a bit of rubber banding stuff today, because every time there's a launch of a new episode or anything like that, you do tend to get a bit of rubber banding, and it taking a while to load in areas. So just something to be aware of, because every man and his dog wants to log in, play the new content, and then promptly log out. Well, that's what seems to happen a lot of the time. Well, I kind of miss the things like having rep to work towards, because at least you felt like there was more to be doing. But we never know, this new TFO might be interesting. As might the new episode. It is, again, about these Ethereans, the new bad guys, which I said were the bad guys right at the very beginning. 7 of 9 and Hugh are kind of the ones that are driving this story. Obviously, the trailer is available on YouTube for Unleashed. The only thing that I've been kind of able to work out from that trailer is something about trying to disconnect a Borg from the collective. So, what that is all going to be about, I'm sure we'll find out. Whether it's all in this episode, I don't know. I just need to make sure that I've got my gun or my daggers that do physical damage, so there's no resistance with shields. Or no adaptation. I'm definitely not getting any big numbers in this today. Especially when I go the wrong direction. And again, I don't know if the new TFO is a space one or a ground one. I've not looked into it. Again, I want it all to be a nice new surprise for me. So you know as much as I do. Which is absolutely nothing. What I am going to do though is I will pause blue screen of death when we start doing the new episode, because obviously I don't want to hide in anything like dialogue or what's going on, so I know what's going on in the mission. God, I screwed that up. Yeah, totally screwed that one up. I knew I had straight away. Right, I'm going to put protection on that. Put it in a Johnny, because otherwise I will make that mistake of accidentally binning it. Or recycling it. And obviously I don't want to be doing that. So, quick trip over to the Fleet Dilithium mine to do the extra refinement. Do need to make sure I've done my 8k first, which I have. I think I did that this morning though. I have that sneaky feeling. Right, manually set course, otherwise it'll have a bit of a cow. Actually reasonable 7 of 9. And Hugh, the Ethereans, well, they always look dodgy. Kings and Queen arc continues. Does that mean we're going to get to bop Harry Kim again as the evil Red Borg? Does that mean we're also going to be dealing with Control Borg as well, which is Tasha Yar's version? Where we get attacked by tentacles. They're not tentacles, they're genticles! Right, so you begin it. Literally takes 5 seconds to do, so everyone may as well do it. Especially if you're in a fleet, and especially if it's unlocked. Always make sure that you've got it refined, you've done your 8k refinement first, because if you're like me and are bugged in that regard, it will take from your pool rather than it being bonus. So always make sure you've got it refined just in case. I need to change out of EVA, so oh, it was already changed out, so why did I have the icons up when I arrived? Don't know. Moving on. So, head towards the Jafari outpost, look for the Jafari ships that are in distress. And we're going to rescue one where always chance 3 missions. basically kill Breen, or kill Breen. With ever so slight variations of kill Breen. So keep your peepers open. I'm still not seeing any yet. Hello? Oh, there we go. I was beginning to get a bit concerned then. Well, so far, I've got to say, there hasn't been any serious rubber banding, which is always a good sign. I know after we'd had where they'd fixed, or seemed to have fixed, the transitioning of load screens, that before patch we seem to be back waiting quite a long time, because these screens used to be going quite quickly, and I thought, hooray, they finally seems to have fixed it, but it looks like we are back to these running quite slowly again. So we just have to wait for it. And we're at 3%, woo! But like I said, new episode, new TFO, servers are probably getting quite a lot of work out that they probably haven't had for a little while. Right, so it is go to the ship, scan the ship, beam over engineers or rescue the people off it. It'll get attacked by a brain. It's scan it and then beam over engineers, I reckon. No, it's rescue the survivors. So he's still sending an away team either way, but now we're going to get attacked. And we'll just mow them down. I'm going to say I knew there was another one somewhere. And then we go back to the ship, we beam up the away team and the survivors, and then we get attacked again. Don't scratch my paintwork. And now we'll continue to the outpost, which we'll probably get blockade, because that's all I ever seem to get. Oh, bit of a camera juggle there. Go on, get closer. And we have green blockade. What did I say? You know, supposedly there is a chance 3 missions. Which is find the missing transports, a general kill brain, and marine blockade. And I think the last 20 times I've done this, it's been Green Blockade, so... So unless they've changed it or made it so they've streamlined it or something for whatever reason, which I highly doubt. I am way out of range. Way out of range. Oh, we're rubber banded. One blockade broken. Over to Zarya. Playing the good old Star Trek music. My ship's using the visual. Yes, they must have fixed it because with the Section 31 Vanity Shield, you never used to get warp trails with it. So it looks like they've fixed a visual bug with it. Which I must admit is kind of nice. I can actually see where my ship is rather than just seeing the black of space. Meant to ask you, Matinum, have you ever played Star Trek Online? Not interested? Or just not got round to it? Or any specific reason? Right, let's move 2 feet and beam down and get another load screen. It's a bit too intense for me. I have difficult keeping up with what's happening. Fair enough. Though, to be fair, it does kind of look like there's a lot going on there, and there actually isn't that much going on. You know, obviously when you're seeing all the beams going off and things like that, that's because I'm firing at will, but I can see what you're saying. I got a new follower, Sean NL70. Don't remember seeing that one pop up. When did that happen? Right, we have plant and spatial chargers. Well, I suppose it's better than tag the ore crates. Not really, because tag the ore crates are all in this room. It saves you having to run around like a loon. Didn't get the second beaming party. But as always, if you do get tagged the ore crates, one lot over there, one lot over there, one lot over there. Plant spatial chargers, one goes on this crate here that is highlighted, on the pillar in the next room, and the second pillar in the final room. If you get upload the green virus, this next room and both ends of the final room. Other than that, you have to kill the green like normal. Oh no, my Truble's ready. Get me free 5 dilithium using the dilithium Trubble. And then swap over to the Kelvin timeline one. So my robot's just about to go and die. Hello? Only me? Rude. Come to me. Obviously, we'll just plant the next spatial charge and then kill the body wrecks. Okay. Don't quite know why they came in already, but fair enough. Wow. I was just about to shout at you, Matty, and it wasn't you for a change. Oh my god. This is not right. I'm glad I'm pausing it soon. Well, to be fair, Matt, you know, it's the type of thing that you would do. Trying to work out what that emoji is. Something's being fondled, I just can't work out what the hell it's supposed to be. An owl? It's a dragon. I know my eyes aren't good, but really? I'm going to have to open that in a tab where I can increase its size and have a look at it properly. Again, chance 2 missions in this one. It'll either be a station. It's Rikuwa on here. I'll have a look at it. I'll have to. Yeah, chance 2 missions, station with a cloak minefield around it, or it's a general combat one. Whatever, you're going to be killing Green. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. Because to me, it kind of like looks like an owl that's being, well, stroked slowly and with purpose. Yep, like I said, it's going to be the cloaked one. So move a bit further forward. Run into a rock, so you can't scan apparently. Scan the facility. Just go on to auto attack straight away. I just do fire at will. And we just muller them. Shut up, Breen. Shut up and die. The Blu-ray. Right, we should just have the Green Patrol to do now. And then we can see what this new episode is all about. So, as always, just set course for Breen. And what you're looking for is obviously the Green Patrol. If you see the Green Patrol anywhere in this area here, do not bother going for it because it despawns about there. So actually nowhere near the 2 stars that it's heading for. Which, luckily enough, it is there so you can just watch it. If you tried to intercept it, you would never make it. Because what happens is it despawns like it just did there. And it appears at the Breen system and starts making its casual jaunt down. I love it when it gives a perfect example of it there. And as you can see, there's the Breen Patrol. Sometimes it pays off just to hang around Breen and wait for it there. It depends what mood you're in. As usual, if you're playing Klingon, you don't have to negotiate, you don't have to rescue the prisoners, you can just open fire and kill them all. Obviously, I'm playing Care Bears in space, so you have to save the Defari. It's very easy to do. If you do mess it up, though, you are locked out for 24 hours, because it is a daily. You'll still have the mission in your mission log, you just won't be able to complete it until the next day. Come on, load quicker. Right, so it's dead easy. I'm not going to read out the Great Wall of Text because I do this pretty much every time I stream Star Trek Online. So just follow what I do. So on screen, ask about Defari life signs, ask to speak to the Defari, suggest a trade, no you're not having me lighting them because I'm tight, you do not provoke them, offer something else, find another option, analyse risks, attempt deflect a pulse. If you try to negotiate or appeal to Breen, they just get pissed off. Then of course you have 20 seconds to beam up the Defari, so you just do it straight away. And you've got obviously at this point, if you want, you could fight them and kill them and do horrible naughty things to them. But like I said, as I'm playing Care Bears stroke social workers in space, that is not what I'm going to be doing. Right, so I will get ourselves to the Thol system. I don't know how long this new TFO is going to take. So I'm going to put us into it. We've got 15 minutes. Most TFOs only take about maximum 20 minutes. So obviously break could be a bit delayed. Depend on how long it's going to go for. But I'm not going to start the episode until we come back from break. But I will have a look at the TFO and see what we have to do in it. But before I do that, I'm going to put Blue Screen of Death on pause. Right, so Twitch channel point rewards. Let's find it. Blue Screen of Death. Paused. Right, that should be it paused. So it should no longer be triggerable by you reprobates. So actually helps if I undo the missions as well. So let's have a look. Said it was part of the Kings and Queens. So let's go all the way down to the bottom. Best laid plans. The hunt for the Etherean Concordium leader Facile phase on. Join liberated Borg allies direct you and Severus Niner as they lay a trap for the Ethereans by the Midas Ray together with the Kittimer Alliance. Ooh!
Greetings, this is Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project. I'm assembling a task force to take down the Ethereans, and Command has put your name forward as their specialist on all things Borg. As you know, the Cooperative and its allies are currently trying to track down Tassine Faye. We think we've found her. Will you meet me at Deep Space Nine? I've called for a classified, high-priority meeting with the Alliance. Upon arrival, I recommend you have your first officer dock your ship so we can run some diagnostics on it at the station.
Why?
We've been working on experimental methods of removing what we believe is Etherean starship sabotage. We can't risk any further malfunctions. I'll be counting on you and your ship today.
Oh, so we've actually got a content notice for this one. Motion sickness, well that's me. Flashing images, loss of agency, NPC, and player discretion advised. Okay. So we get a random, very rare space item reward. Okay. We get civilian 7 of 9 outfit and an Odyssey tactical vest. We get clothes, fun fashion loot.
There is always a choice.
Okay. Okay, calm down. Like I said though, I'm not going to do that mission yet. I was just about to slap myself then, I'm not gonna. Let's see what this new event is. So I believe the new one is Shattered Peace. It's a space one. We've got in it straight away. Again, I don't know what the hell we're supposed to be doing in this one, so we're going to find out together. And again, it could be over really, really quickly because, you know, there might be people who've been playing it to death since the servers came back up at about, I think it was 5 PM UK time. We're just going to wait for it to allocate us a slot. Slacks? Come on, let me in. I want to see if it's any good or if it's one of these, like, 40 minutes later you're still trawling through it. And we're off.
This is 7 of 9 reporting from Alliance HQ on the ground. Kittimer 2 is under attack. I repeat, Kittimer 2 is under attack. Requesting immediate backup from any Alliance members within range.
This is Admiral 4. of the USS Singularity. However, attack has been identified.
Negative. Judging by the damage pattern, this is a coordinated planetary assault. HQ is receiving reports of incursions across multiple sectors, but it's unclear who's orchestrating all of this. Several of our allies are reporting fleet-wide systems malfunctions. On top of that, we're dealing with atypical energy spikes in orbit, mycelial rifts, interdimensional breaches, and inbound energy signatures detected by our long-range sensors. Without your assistance, we might be looking at a losing battle. I can cover the ground, but I'm stretched thin when it comes to orbital defense. You up for the task?
And we're going in.
This is Captain Hoogan of the civilian ship USS Bailey, requesting immediate assistance.
Oh, that was a weird effect. I'm assuming that we can, you know, rescue them as we're fighting.
Thank you for helping us.
Thanks for the timely assistance. This would have been a dark day without you.
Now what? Is it supposed to progress? Oh no, server not responding. I saw that. Server not responding. This is not a good sign. This up here.
Good. So you assisted all the evacuation.
Oh my god.
Reports of anomalies near there immediately.
I'm hoping that was just their servers.
Reality vortex in the system. Watch out. Heads up.
I've not dropped any frames, so it's not me.
My data's reading mirror Borg energy signatures close to your location. Running out of time. Close that vortex now.
Yeah.
Reports of another vortex in the system. You'll need to close it. Heads up.
Where?
More reports of incoming mirror Borg signatures.
Mirrorborg. Redborg. Might actually get to see what... Well, might not, because looking at how quickly these are all dying.
Systems overrun by the Borg.
They are dying so quickly.
Reading 2 new vortices near your location. Close them. I'm receiving reports of incoming mirror Borg signatures. Watch out. Take out the Ethereans before they open another vortex.
Oh, there's a little box there. What's in the box? Oh, dilithium. Whoop-de-doo. You know, we're giving you another source of dilithium.
Ethereans have been defeated and vortices have been closed. Well done.
Hope that ain't it.
Good. Now that the Ethereans, mirror Borg, and reality vortices have been taken care of, Kittimer HQ can concentrate on ground incursions. Unfortunately, we have another problem. I'm reading significant energy spikes in planetary orbit. Their origin...
Okay. I'm gonna set course there. I don't want to be hanging about, so we've got to destroy heralds and such now.
Heralds. Never a good sign.
Always a good sign.
I don't know what that Keto shard business is about, but don't let them reach Kittimer. You okay up there? Get reports of solar gateways in the system. You gotta take them out.
So is this kind of like a hybrid of the other one, where you're inside the sphere? Because that's what it kind of looks like to me. Right, well that's most of the path cleared down there. Is that...
Now, before Taket sends more heralds over.
I'm assuming they mean these things? I assume? Or not? Oh, for fuck's sake, you've got to be right on top of it to do it. That's a bit shit. Oh, go on, come back up. Not like the other portals in the previous one.
Nothing compared to the war upon us. Mark my words, you will fail.
Taket and her herald fleet have left the system. Kittimer HQ will deal with the stragglers on the ground. That said, there's another incursion that requires your immediate attention. I'm sending you the coordinates now. I'm receiving
Off we go again.
email from Captain Tarsif on another channel. I'll patch.
My friend, it has been,
Oh my god, wall attacks.
for reasons unknown to us,
Defeat hostile Larchy, escort the Liberator. Yeah. Not being funny, in TFOs, you don't want a big wall attacks. That is one thing that you do not want.
Better on the ground. Try escorting the Liberator for added cover. Doing the same with civilians at HQ.
God, it took a lot of damage there.
this is Tarsif. The Liberator is initiating a resealing sequence. Diverting power to defense systems. Requesting fire cover in our position.
Not being funny, I could just sit in one location because it looks like they all kind of are appearing in that same spot. Which, funnily enough, it looks like that's what literally everybody else is doing.
The sealing process.
But again, it looks like they're all arriving in the same spot, which is roughly down here. Oh, take that back. We did have it at a different location.
Thank you. Now, I believe HQ needs you.
Wait, no, you don't.
Yeah.
My Celio rips a mistake.
Again, not being funny, great big wall attacks in a TFO.
Successfully sealed
Really bad idea.
network and the Kittimer system. But this attack isn't over yet. I'm getting a report of another incursion. Transmitting you the coordinates now.
They should have done this as actual video cutscenes,
Kittimer.
because doing it like that, if you're in TFO with other people, people want to get on with the TFO, not be reading a great wall attacks. So what they should have done is they should have done that as a video cutscene so that people could just get straight through it if they want to, or they can actually play the video or enforce it.
Heads up, my allies tell me the Kittimer's activating its weapon. Reports show the Kittimer's engaging targeting protocols. Watch out. Excellent work. Tell me the rock's been deactivated.
I'm going to say it's already dead.
Lead the Kittimer's shield to cancel its lance attack. Reading shows the rest has been deactivated. Did it. How's it looking up there? Ship logistics indicate heavy damage has been sustained. Then, flare's been deactivated. Good work. Work. Readings show the Kittimer's been deactivated. The Garrett's been deactivated. Very efficient. That's it. All ground and space incursions have been dealt with. You're still
Oh my god.
Kittimer HQ should be able to deal with any remaining stragglers and clean up the mess they left behind.
Overlapping sound there.
In the field today. Remind me to call on you again next time all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, not a very good designed TFO, in my opinion. There was too much text for people to read, which, you know, as I said, most people, when you do a TFO, you want to get in and do it. You don't want to be presented with dialogue boxes and a great wall of text. They should have done that as a video, you know, like a cutscene of some sort. Yeah, not that impressed with that one. But anyway, on the hour every hour, I do take a couple of minutes break. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. And when we come back, we'll do the new episode, which I suspect is a minisode. I don't believe it is actually a full episode. So other than that,
Harder, Daddy.
I agree with Tam Tam. So as I was saying, as always, this is where unfortunately I do run 3 minutes of adverts over here on Twitch to predominantly disable pre-roll. But as always, adverts are not guaranteed. It is down to region availability. But who am I kidding? You're probably going to get adverts. Obviously, adverts are not run for subscribers, so subscribe. Just kidding. But anyway, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Get yourself a drink, go stretch your legs. Right, and we are back. So let's do this new story and see what that's actually all about. So we've got to find Hugh at DS9. Begin best laid plans. So that means it's probably going to go to shit.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. I am filling in for President Okeg, whose presence was requested at Kittimer HQ instead. The other Alliance captains recruited for this mission have already received their briefs and will be out shortly. When you're ready, you may take a seat to attend the conference. Until then, feel free to strategize with your allies. I will be observing from the sidelines so I can draw up a mission report once you've returned.
Shouldn't I be joining the Alliance captains?
Ah, you're right. I should have clarified. Admiral Quinn has informed me that the priority mission is indeed scheduled to begin soon. However, your ship is taking longer to upgrade than expected. You see, we're running your systems through some desabotage diagnostics, highly experimental routines provided to us by the Cooperative, but we hope it'll do the trick. You will be able to join your allies on the front line as soon as it's ready for service.
Look at that. Coding error. Dear me. Who proofread this? They should be spanked. Or whipped. Right, so can we actually talk to anybody here? Or is it just kind of observe everybody? It looks like it's more observe everybody and actually just talk to Captain Sean.
You made it. Always good to share a high-priority mission with a fellow Starfleet officer. I saw your ship ducked out at one of the pylons. Let me guess. Aetherian sabotage, right? Well, if it's any consolation, I hear they're almost finished with the experimental diagnostics they're running. You'll be the first to test them out.
Oh, I'm guinea pig.
You'll be joining us soon for what will hopefully be my last tactical operation for quite some time. Admiral Quinn's put in a good word for me with Pete Harkins of the old Pathfinder project. Who knows? Maybe we can start up a new exploratory initiative. I haven't exactly told the other captains about that, though. Keep it to yourself. Let's focus on taking down these Aetherian Grelthi and call it a day. Starfleet's counting on us.
I wonder if that means that the voice actor is leaving STO in favour of something else. Because they kind of do this weird thing like that every now and again when they're replacing somebody. And I've noticed that they've changed this like text area. It's now actually a speech bubble with like the little thing to say this is the person talking to you. It's a nice little touch that they've added. Oh, okay. I weren't expecting him to beam out.
You're late, but I am pleased to see you here. The atmosphere is a little tense inside this conference room. Loris has informed us that the Dominion does not intend to partake in this mission. Their fleet is indisposed. In fact, a number of allied powers are no-shows today. Not a great start.
No, it's not.
Done with mad demigods for the foreseeable future, but it looks like we've got an Aetherian cult leader on our hands. I don't know much about this Tassine Faye, but I've heard she's bad news. I better ready up the Lisette and check in with my crew.
See you in the field, Commander. Oh, we're going to watch them all beam out, are we?
Have you come to join us in glorious battle against the Aetherians? Or are you content with watching from the sidelines like a cachom? We should already be heading to our destination point, yet the Alliance leaders wish to host a conference first. I, for one, will not sit by idly and let the opportunity to strike first pass me by.
Right, I still need to receive my briefing. I thought I'd been given some briefs. Thanks for the reminder.
Please, have a seat.
Oh, sit in the sparkly chair. Cutscene.
Thank you all for coming. I know not all of our allies could make it today.
It's not the first time we host a high-priority conference at Deep Space Nine on the threats posed by the Borg. But this time, our mission feels a little more hopeful. Director?
The Cooperative and I called on the Alliance today to inform your captains that one of our nanoprobes has successfully tracked Etherian Concordium leader Tassine Fey to the Midas Array.
Why?
Tassine Fey believes she is on her way to seize control of the array and lay a trap for the Alliance. This time, we've come prepared.
We've been working on a strategy against the Etherians and have been tracking their trajectory for some time now.
Oh, the lip sync is completely out.
The Midas Array has already been evacuated. Non-essential personnel have been transferred using cloaked Klingon vessels provided by Chancellor L'Rell, and false life signs intended to lure the Etherians in have been planted aboard the array with Romulan technology lent to us by Proconsul Datan.
But that's not all. A team of cooperative scientists and I have been developing an Etherian diffusion device that we're hoping to use on Tassine Fey. Our Priority 1 tactical initiative is to ambush her by the Midas Array in order to extract and interrogate her. My fleet is currently split up in an orbit of both the Lucari homeworld and the Jarrett system Dyson sphere to prevent incursions of any kind. Recent events suggest both the Lucari and Iconians are at risk. There's a high probability Tassine Fey will head to one of these locations next. As the Yasutake is stationed by the Dyson sphere, I'll be needing a ride to the Midas Array. Fortunately, the Admiral, Chancellor, and Proconsul have sent their best ships to assist us.
Are we really certain that Etherian technology is unable to detect a cloaked evacuation and false life signs?
Good question.
You should ask the Tal Shi'ar, Proconsul. Our latest mission reports indicate the Etherians were involved with them somehow.
Chancellor, you and I both know that I have no relation to the Tal Shi'ar or their nefarious activities. Besides, the data found aboard the Harmony was barely legible. It could have been fabricated for all we know.
Please, my friends, let's put our differences aside for the sake of the galaxy. We can discuss the details at a later date. Our current priority is to safely excise Tassine Fey and defuse her if possible.
And why
Is she a bomb?
exactly, Admiral?
Because we believe Tassine Fey is the Etherian Borg Queen.
And if we can get to her, we can get to her entire collective.
You are a worthy ally, Director. But are you really prepared to take on a 200,000-year-old Iconian Borg Queen?
I'm glad you asked. I've got an expert on all things Borg Queen aboard the Enterprise.
Think we know who that'll be. Could be 7 of 9 again.
See me when you're ready.
Yeah, already we've got the problem with the lip syncing of the characters not working correctly on this. Hopefully they'll fix it in the future. Let's see what these have got to say.
Bring great dishonor to our galaxy. They lie, trick, deceive, and worst of all, steal from others. These smooth-headed Marchwipu do not even have the backbone to earn their spoils. We must do whatever it takes to put an end to their treachery. Good luck with your mission.
I gotta say, I've always liked Chancellor L'Rell. I'm kind of glad she was there.
We will not stand by as the Etherians threaten to take over the galaxy or bow before tyrants, not ancient Iconians, changeling infiltrators, Terran emperors, or even Borg queens. Good luck today.
I'm wondering if we're gonna fight the section 21 or 31, but not section 31. Nanite Borg Queen. Yeah, because they used her in that kind of the last one that we had a big proper story arc for, and it was actually quite a good fight. Control Queen, you know, Borg, Blue Borg, and I actually thought that was actually really well done. So it'll be interesting if we're going to end up having to take out all the different queens stroke kings.
As much as I'd like to see Starfleet return to a role of discovery, I'm afraid its phasers at the ready for now. Above all else, it's imperative the Alliance remains united. A number of galactic leaders are missing today. I hope this isn't indicative of anything but a difference in priorities. Stay safe out there.
Oh, accolade for talking to everybody.
Thanks for meeting me here. The captain should be arriving at the Midas Array any minute now. Here are the details of our mission. I've been working on a diffusion device for some time now together with the Yasutake's first officer, Commander Duff. In essence, we've modified Admiral Janeway's neurolytic pathogen to make it compatible with the Etherians. Instead of neural disruption, this device uses a retroviral agent to break genetic fusion and revert drones to their pre-fusion state. Here's the catch, though. We need someone to spread this virus for us. A liberated Borg is the ideal candidate, as they'd be able to tap into the Etherian subspace frequencies.
So that would be me. 'Cause I'm liberated Borg.
That's right. Or the XB ally I've called in. If we target Tassine Faye, we should be able to sever the Etherians from their queen. Needless to say, it's risky, and could lead to widespread chaos within her collective. But even if we fail, as long as we capture her, we'd still be able to use her as a bargaining chip or interrogate her. We've only got one shot at this. This is a single-charge diffusion device, so we'll need to be quick and smart. Looks like I'm down a fleet today, so I'll be traveling with you, if you don't mind. I hear your ship is about ready.
Sounds like I don't have a choice in it, but okay. Looking forward to teaming up again, Hugh. Let's do this. He's got very shiny hair, you know. He's obviously been at the L'Oreal.
Lieutenant Kagrash has informed me that your ship is ready for service. Good luck out there.
It was ready before. What you've done to my ship, because you've obviously fucked something over. Ooh, pretty.
Damn, the Etherians must have seen us coming somehow. Proconsul Datan was right. Let's act quickly. We need to search the system and get a debrief from the Alliance captains.
Oh, I'm taking my briefs off again.
Long-range sensors suggest the Bortesque is critically damaged. Let's go.
Not being funny, but it looked like they'd improved some of the graphics for some of those ships there.
This is Captain Corin. The Bortesque has sustained plasma conduit ruptures across several decks.
Hold your position, Captain. We'll begin repairs with a low-frequency gamma weld.
Will we? You sure about that? I thought we'd have to rescue that ship, but obviously not.
Director, I see you do not back down from a challenge. Your assistance is appreciated.
Assistance we better redirect to the Lisette. Let's move.
Nope, because the ship's blowing up. As they are spawning in.
This is the Lisette. Do you copy? We're being tailed by a drone ship.
Commander Dirac, this is Director Hugh. Copy that. We're on it. Nicely done. My compliments to your tactical officer.
Ooh, I like that explosion.
It
was a pretty explosion.
It seemed your delayed arrival is now turning out to be vital to the success of our mission. Not a conclusion I would have been able to draw by relying on logic alone.
Happy to help, but where's the Enterprise? That is actually a good question, because the Enterprise is supposed to be here.
Past the array. However, the exact position is unclear. The Aetherians have severed the Lisette's comms link with the Enterprise.
Speaking of sabotage, I don't see the Aetherians anywhere. What happened here?
Full systems malfunction. Before we set off on our mission, Alliance vessels received a comprehensive security sweep at Deep Space Nine. Unfortunately, the sabotage went undetected, which is cause for concern. To my knowledge, the Aetherians have never been aboard the Lisette. This means their plans are either being carried out remotely, or that sabotage technology was discreetly brought aboard. But they're here all right. We're still investigating, but if you'd like to witness the malfunctions yourself, you can head to the Midas Array. The Romulan Republic did not only plant false life signs, but a surveillance system. Approved by the Alliance, of course.
So, what's actually happened here is obviously when we had that advanced check on our ship, that is when they actually added, you know, the sabotage, if you like. That's what it's going to turn out to be.
Thanks, Commander. Cause for concern indeed. We'll head to the array as we search for the Enterprise.
Right. To the array, wherever it is. Can't find it. It's that big massive thing. The only thing that I can think they'd use Midas Array for is contacting Borg in this phase. But they've already got the Borg in this phase, so it's like, so I'm not quite sure what this one would be for, or what would be the point.
Captain Sean, this is Commander Jirok. The Midas Array has been tapped. My crew is standing by.
Copy that, Commander. Fortescue, this is the Enterprise reporting in. We are in position and ready to intercept the Harmony. Captain Corrin, do you copy?
Captain, I have received an emergency transmission from the Fortescue. Cloaking technology has been compromised. The Aetherians could get a visual lock on Corrin's crew in moments if we do not act swiftly.
Damn. Well, still no sign of the Harmony. And the Fortescue is showing up on our sensors now. This is not good. Commander, could you get closer and provide a status report? The Enterprise has to maintain position.
Agreed. The Lisette is temporarily abandoning position. Helm, set a course for the Fortescue, but keep a distance.
Enterprise Lisette. This is Captain Corrin. Fortescue. Comms have disrupted. The spineless enemy has...
Captain Corrin, do you copy? There's no response. Enterprise, the Lisette needs to get closer in order to scan the Fortescue, or beam down if necessary. Wait. Enterprise.
Here's the Harmony.
Systems are shutting down. Something is overriding our cloaking technology. Captain Sean, do you copy? Sean? Vakel?
Yeah, that's loud.
It looks like the Alliance ships were sabotaged, but at different times. As if Tassine Faye had planned to incapacitate the captains in battle. But something went wrong. Why not trigger the malfunctions in one go? Get everyone at the same time? And why the Fortescue first? It all feels a little erratic. I wonder if our ambush took her by surprise after all. We need to reach the Enterprise and get to the bottom of this.
Agreed. Helm, plot course for the coordinates of the Enterprise recorded by the Array's surveillance footage. Well, it's not going to be there now, is it? I'd be very surprised if it were. Oh!
Look who showed up to the party.
It looks like the Harmony's had its ass kicked.
Poetic.
Glad you're in such good spirits, Captain, but it's not time for goodbyes yet.
Tossine Faye's on that ship. Don't let it escape. I bet she's already powering up a reality vortex.
On it. We'll disable the Harmony's EPS-creating quantum space generators. The Harmony's weapon systems are down. Now's our chance to disable that tractor beam. That's it. The Harmony has been disabled.
Yeah, it looks a bit damaged.
You just prevented my ship from getting booked on a terrifying interdimensional flight. The offer of a one-way ticket to the Etherean homeworld isn't entirely uncompelling, but it's the complementary side of assimilation I take issue with. I'd love to chat about how grateful I am, but we've got an Etherean boarding party on our hands down here. What's more, Commander Kiona has just notified me that Tossine Faye's decided to join her little friends aboard the Enterprise. A hell of a situation we've got on our hands, but perhaps this is a blessing in disguise.
Is it me, or has the audio gone really loud on this? Capturing on the Alliance surf sounds like the better option. What do you say, Director?
You're right. My colleague is already aboard the Enterprise waiting for our arrival. Hopefully this gives us an advantage. Ready to beam down on your command.
Here we go, let's go.
Welcome aboard the Enterprise. Here's the plan.
So now the audio's alright.
There's no use capturing Tossine Faye if we're fused by one of her drones. We also play by Alliance rules, which means helping any survivors we come across if we're able to. Speaking of allies, my neural link received a ping from a subspace beacon originating from the ship's computer access room. That'll be my colleague. We'll need to team up with her to improve our odds. Remember, we need a liberated Borg to act as a conduit to defuse Tossine Faye.
Yeah, I want to know more about the partner. Is it actually going to be 7 of 9, or is it going to be something else?
Fellow liberated Borg, former unaffiliated vigilante to some.
Yeah, it'll be 7 of 9.
Hero to others. And as loyal as they come. She'll tell you the rest.
Yeah, it's going to be 7 of 9. Oh no, it's an injured person. Now the map was super zoomed in there. Right, we're going left.
Diplomacy is futile. Fusion is formidable.
The doors ahead are locked. We need to find a way to bypass security protocols.
Well, maybe talk to this Enterprise crew member. That make more sense? Come on, pick him up. Beam him up. So that's 2 of 6. It is optional, but obviously it's not optional if that's the case.
Didn't know you were a force field specialist.
Borg. Force fields are nothing to us, Borg.
Fusion is the only final.
No, shut up.
It is clear now.
Final frontier.
Why explore the galaxy when your mind can become one with the all-knowing ether?
I love it. You got people doing the jobs and not rescuing people themselves.
Drones alone. There's something odd about the way they say their axioms. Sounds a bit familiar.
Yep, I hear it too.
I bet we can bypass lockdown protocols from inside.
Why have we got plants in engineering? Oh, is that supposed to be like for a spore drive? Could that be what it's for? I'm sorry, I'm kind of like being nosy now. Well, I like the warp core. Did a nice job of that. Sorry. Must not get distracted by pretties. Well, this looks like a room to get attacked in.
Parameters to open the doors to the computer access room. I'll cover you.
In a minute. We've got 2 more crew to rescue after this.
Nicely done. Let's return to the computer access room.
Well, this door's open. I want to know what's through it. And is there more crew? Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
Your collective was imperfect. Join us so you may finally ascend.
The only thing ascending in here is my frustration with you.
Fuse, and you shall know perfection. 7 of 9. Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01.
How about you fuse with my right hook?
Oh, I love 7 of 9.
Thanks, but I've got it. What took you so long?
Well, we went past the gift shop. You know, we had cocktails in the bar. You know, the usual kind of stuff.
So you got any tips on how to take these suckers out?
I do, actually. Shut down the transporters and compromise the reactor core.
Oh, perfect. I'll keep it in mind.
They've still got these Ethereum cube things. And like Borg, when they die, they kind of like disintegrate.
Would you look at that? I was wondering who the classified contact Hugh's been speaking so highly of was. It's been a while, but I'm glad it's you. I take it you're familiar with the plan?
I had a feeling it was U7. Yes, as it stands, secure the ship and its crew and extract that's whatever her name was.
The director here also shared some tactical information with me from his time aboard the Harmony. With any luck, our game of Catch the Queen should go a little better than your last run-in with the Ethereans.
Looking forward to no longer being a pawn in their game, so this diffusion device only has 1 charge, right?
High risk, high reward, that's right. But our odds are good. This extraction is now happening on Alliance territory, and we've got 3 liberated Borg candidates who can act as diffusion conduits. That said, I'd recommend against your involvement. You know Tassine Fey best, so we'll need you around to distract her. But it's good to know we've got a third option in case something goes wrong.
Distract her with my weapon, I think that's what she's saying. Well. Makes sense. Hang on, I'm receiving a message from Captain Sean.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Sean. Tassine Fey is on the bridge.
You know, offer an Earl Grey. We'll be right there. Hang tight, Captain. We're coming.
This is our chance. Lead the way, 7.
We can access the bridge from main engineering. Follow me. So,
Yeah.
Director, how confident are we feeling about this diffusion device?
Is there any other crew here?
About 75%, give or take.
I don't know which way she went. I weren't paying attention. Do. Yeah, you don't have to wave at me, love. I'm coming.
Reversing emitter node polarity.
Got stuck in the maze that is duty free. Oh my god, how true is that? And they always force you all the way through it. And so you end up going literally round and round in circles, and then you finally get out, and security looks at you as if you've been stealing. Maybe he isn't going to get that holiday he wanted.
Fusion. We are...
Step away from it.
She's escaping. Transport trajectory confirms she's heading to the Lisette.
How my character is holding that gun was a bit weird.
You no longer need to bear the burden of being a sole survivor. We can become one.
You no longer need to, you know, be a human.
Family? How the hell do you know about that?
Well, she read you, didn't she?
Don't get distracted, Captain. They're messing with you.
course, the question is, where was that other crew member? Because I didn't see them. I'm kind of like having a quick look round now, seeing if I can see them. Well, I don't see him on the bridge.
Director, 7. I can't thank you enough. That was a close call. Once this mission is over, I'll be heading back to Deep Space Nine for repairs and repose. That's if any of us make it out alive.
Captain, I'm receiving a priority transmission from the Lathat.
Enterprise, this is Commander Jirok. It's good to see you're all in one piece. Our comms are up and running again, but internal systems have been sabotaged by the Etherians, including our Singularity Core. Requesting immediate assistance.
Commander, Faye's just boarded your ship. Stay sharp, we're on our way.
We can't let that Singularity Core destabilize. Its collapse could cause a chain reaction across this region of space. Our team will head to the Lisette. Captain Sean, your crew needs you here. Let's keep in touch.
Being to the site, well, obviously, I've missed somebody. I didn't see anybody that was still needed picking up. So either I'm actually more blind than what I thought, because they're not down here. Oh well, never mind.
Enterprise,
I can always find them later and do it again.
one piece.
Yeah.
I'm contacting you from the bridge. The Etherians have sabotaged the Lisette's internal systems. We've managed to repel boarders, but they've blocked off our path to the Singularity Core. They're plotting something.
The IKEA effect. No, I think Duty Free is definitely even worse than IKEA. At least IKEA funnels you around and you don't feel like that they are kind of like, look at this, and having to deal with people all the time. While Duty Free, you kind of like walk by and you've always got some, sales representative trying to accost you. Try our perfume, try our makeup, you look like you need it. They might be trying to compromise the core and blow up the Midas Ray. Any casualties to report? Maybe they're trying to collapse the Singularity to open a subspace rift. Any casualties to report?
Many, unfortunately. To add to that, most of the ship's doors, consoles, and turbo lifts are malfunctioning. We used some of our last power reserves to beam you aboard our Singularity Core deck. I'll have to guide you remotely.
Do what you need, Commander. Or what do you need, Commander? That would be even better if I actually read what he said.
Your team will need to reroute our emergency power supply to conduct repairs and access our Singularity Core. As you can see, environmental systems are offline and visibility is limited.
Let's get to work. I wonder if that means
Level clearance codes. You'll need them to move on freely.
I wonder if that means I'm going to have to put my spacesuit on. Should automatically equip it, if it's required.
Conduct beyond those doors, but you'll need to pick a path. Our power supply is too low to open both at the same time.
Okay, got it. Ooh, who do I want? Do I want 7 of 9? Or do I want Hugh? I'm going to do Hugh. Come here, Hugh. I'm going to do you. I'm going to say, I thought he was about to fuck off then.
This is a security override console. Let's reroute the power supply and open up the doors.
Oh. It's dilithium mining. I didn't look like it did much. Where are my crew? That's going to be annoying.
The Lisette looks worse for wear.
The ship has seen better days, no doubt about that.
Tell me about it.
These consoles power life support and airlocks, but the isolinear chips are misaligned.
Oh god, no. Fucking hate these isolinear games. They're an absolute pain in the backside.
Power is being diverted from their systems.
Oh, if it's these ones, I'm quite happy with these. It's the ones where you've got to, you know, move the chip to this position, move the chip to that position, and then try and get it right. It's like, no, I can't be arsed with that. Even though I didn't think...
Alright, I'm only detecting one affected area left. Let's go.
I didn't think Romulans used isolinear chips anyway, so a bit confused. You honestly think we're just going to leave without accessing the logs? Nimbus 3 operative. Oh my god, that is a wall of text. This log was... yeah, whatever. That was a wall of text. Don't know why she was going down there. Being very suspect. Sense of zero urgency, you know, the singularity core's been destabilised. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I'm just going to have a nice, you know, walk round and, you know, leisurely little walk.
Looks like you unlocked a security log.
Wall of text incoming.
This is Lieutenant Zhucho.
Oh, maybe not.
Division. I am still unable to locate Sub-Commander Zional despite my best efforts. The Etherians swarmed the Lisette, ignoring most of the damage dealt by my disruptors. They locked us out and overrode all of the ship's systems, despite leaving many wounded in her wake. This Ta-Seen Fei seemed uninterested in exchanging phaser fire with us, heading straight for the core instead. Lieutenant Salon's security report indicates the Etherian's life sign was last detected in the Singularity core room. As I am unable to access it from this deck, I will reluctantly transfer our medical unit instead, and guard the survivors until I receive new orders from my commander.
Straight for the singularity core, huh? You know.
Can't think of a good reason why a Borg queen would do that. It's also a little odd to be putting herself on the line like that, don't you think? Then again, these Etherians are Iconian Borg. Maybe their motivations are harder to determine than your average collective.
Maybe. Let's move on.
Great. Repairs are done, Singularity room aside. Let's head back to damage control.
Obviously, there's probably more to it.
Thanks to your efforts, power has been restored to this deck. The Singularity core is now accessible. Stand by to receive the room's access codes. Hold. I'm receiving a transmission from the Bortiskew.
So am I, displaying the transmission.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Corrin. I have a visual on the Etherian pit. Ta-Seen Fei and her followers have boarded the Bortiskew. Her treacherous drones are not holding back. This is a fight worthy of a Klingon. If you are brave, you will join us in battle.
Damn, Faye keeps jumping around. How soon do you need it on the board? Yeah, that ship.
Hold that thought. Logistics are up and running again. Our intel indicates that the Singularity core has been tampered with. If it collapses, it's game over. For everyone.
We could split up.
Agreed. It's the only option. What's the play?
You and Seven know the internal workings of the diffusion device. Oh, that's Manamar claiming first of the stream. Woo! And he's claimed that a total of 5 times. Who will claim second? I'll take the Singularity core. Besides, I have some experience with Etherian sabotage.
Glad you offered. I was thinking the same thing. With
Really?
Rock's guidance, one person should be enough to repair the Singularity core. But don't take too long, you're gonna miss all the fun.
Ah, you can't claim second. I've stopped people from doing that. You can only have one position, not all positions anymore.
I'll guide you through the Singularity core repairs. First off, equip an EV suit.
I've got one. Yeah, you know. I want all positions. Well, you can't have them. So obviously I've got to get an EV suit, even though I've actually got one. I hope it doesn't swap the one I'm wearing and it's just going to do a cutscene.
Captain Corin, this is 7. 2 to beam over.
And she's successfully split up the 3 people that they are the only ones that can use that weird device. So we're wearing a Romulan EVA suit. That's actually quite nice that they've done that.
The Etherians fried some of our gravity generators. Really changes your perspective.
Oh, this way it's going to make me feel seasick. You know they're saying about motion sickness? This tends to be this thing. Oh, God, no. Because you go all swimmy, swimmy. Come on.
Don't mind that, it's only debris. We're due a radiation sweep. The core's the other way.
Oh, well, I wanted it. Oh no, don't go down into the pit. Come on, move. Forwards. Mush. Mush. Oh, God.
This is Sean. I'm getting reports of Borg incursions close to the Juret Dyson sphere.
Focus on collecting data from nearby consoles. Sean, I'll contact command.
Yeah, the drift of this is so strong. You would not believe. You have to kind of let the ground catch you.
Scans show the sabotage device you removed was sending a signal to the Harmony.
But what signal was that? Was it sending kind of like some ABBA music? Because this outfit does look like some 70s ABBA outfit. It's definitely got some flair to it.
Another device removed. This one was emitting a destabilizing resonance pulse. Logistics point to a final anomaly past the core. You'll need to power it down.
Yeah, so this was obviously the thing that they were going on about, it being motion sick.
The core and you would have ended up like that VOD war. It's beautiful, isn't it? The Singularity core. Controlled chaos. Unmatched potential. Don't let that fool you, though. If the containment field fails, we'll begin to demolecularize.
So have I fixed it? Is that what you're saying? Is it definitely fixed?
Registered a single anomaly. Turns out we're dealing with the trifecta.
Right, okay, so... Yeah, not a fan of this flyy. I'm not supposed to go down there, am I? Surely not. Oh, I am.
Plasma conduits have been repaired. 2 more points to go.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I want to go down. That's what he said. Why? Gotta buy me dinner first, though.
Anchors have been stabilized. Sending over the final coordinates.
I fixed the Boloxium.
This is 7. How's it going? We could use your help on the Bortisque.
Quantum diagnostics are back online. Now that core stability has been restored, I'll reroute main power back to all systems, turn the core back on, and head down to your deck. Thank you for your assistance. I'll take over from here, patching you through to the Bortisque.
Anything to avoid collapse of the singularity.
While my warriors have been crushing Etherean enemies through fire and flame, you have been floating around on the Lisette, tinkering with broken technology. Enough! Now is your chance to die with honor, and put your Darshekme where your mouth is. I have a lock on your coordinates. Transport in 3, 2, 1.
Captain Williams inside the singularity. Was she not being funny? That was probably actually a good thing. So I'll get my kit off. So far, all bar the mouse syncing bits on DS9, not actually that bad so far.
Good. You live to fight beside us still. The Ethereans and their spineless leader have dared to board the Bortisque and set it ablaze with their sabotage.
It'll take more than some fire to stop us. What do you need us to do?
That's the spirit. You must pick up a fire suppression device if you wish to die honorably. The device, however, must be repaired first. Those worthless swines have sabotaged most of our equipment.
Copy that, let's get started. So apparently there's another 6 crew members here to rescue.
Extinguish the flames and join your allies in battle.
Good.
Get deaded.
We're a little outnumbered.
From 2 hearts to 1, fusion is glorious.
Apparently fusion is glorious. We want to try and get all the crew this time on this ship. Because again, there might be another achievement for it. So we need to make sure we have a good look in all the holes and all the grooves.
To sabotage a Klingon ship is to provoke the wrath of 1,000 butlets!
1,000 cutlets? Was that? Because that's what it sounded like.
Nice to go somewhere warm for my next job. This is overkill.
And again, if you get the option to put out fires, it's often quite worth doing because sometimes you'll get a hidden achievement. We do have to put out so many fires anyway, so... Oh, there's a crew member. That's 3. Oh, we're obviously going to get attacked here. I see that from space.
No visual on Tassine Faye, but there are plenty of drones around.
Can't tell if I'm inhaling smoke or if that's the taste of defeat. Where's Tassine Faye?
Come on, give me the goodies. So it looks like we are going to have to put out the fires before it's going to allow us to progress. Fair enough.
Corin, this is Jirok. There are reports of multiple incursions taking place in the Kittimer system.
Multiple?
Hoicha! My comms officer will notify Cadrin. May their battle be as glorious as ours.
We better keep moving. I just realised I could bring my crew in. So there is one crew member left to get. So you just got to kind of keep your peepers open. Because,
More Ethereum border
oh, hello.
lower level. Stay sharp and look out for survivors.
Well, they're dead. Thought that was number 5. Thought that was the last one that we needed. Obviously, I can't count.
Alliance team, report to the mid-level of the bridge.
1,000 butler. What surgery's for? Oh, there's got to be another crew member that I've missed. Oh, for some reason it's not registered. Oh, where the fuck is it? I'm definitely not seeing it down here. That door definitely won't open. That's the elevator. Oh, well, maybe we haven't got them all then. Can't jump over that. There's a weird Etherean person up there.
Though these flames make for a glorious battle scene, suffocating is no way to reach Stovercore. We need to repair the Bordescue's ventilation system and clear all debris so we can find this Etherean Tachkek.
We'll be more effective if we split up again and work on opening up the vents.
You're right. I'll stay with Corin and help clear the debris. 7, I recommend you and I split up in case something goes wrong on either side.
Right, one of you needs to defuse the Fey woman. 7, I guess you're with me. We'll put the fire out.
You got it. Let's get to work on these vents. Formal training or just impeccable instinct?
God, that's taking a long time to activate.
Cleared an area of debris. Smoke is subsiding.
My internal sensors are reading one more ventilation console up ahead.
Yeah, there's also a fire.
Forged in fire, right? It's almost ironic now.
Again, I'm kind of keeping my eyes open to see if there is another crew member.
Going about our trap the wrong way.
Debris has been cleared.
Ventilation's back online too.
So we can finally see what the hell is going on.
Tassine Faye's exact biosignature, but the signal is fading. I don't see her up there though. Can anyone get a visual?
Well, I can see somebody. If you look, just up there.
Visual or not, we must clear this debris. If the Etherean leader is hiding behind it, she will die a coward.
Let's clear this up. I've been more concerned about all this debris all over the ship. Because doesn't that kind of like make you think,
She escaped.
More Etherean border.
you know, there's something you should be a bit worried about?
Security parameters.
Do we get Ethereum goodies or no?
Doing on my view screen.
I'm not sure what that is on your view screen, Captain Corrin. Maybe an Etherean sabotage subroutine? Either way, no sign of Tassine Fey. The biosignature is gone.
Damn, we're stuck in a loop. She's just going to keep jumping around, isn't she?
Incoming transmission from Captain Sean.
Captain Sean, what's your status?
Alive, but not well. Sorry to say, but Tassine Fey is back on the Enterprise. I'm opening up a multi-channel with the Lisette.
Commander Jarek, what's the Lisette holding? How's the
Lisette is stable, for now. But I suspect my
whatever.
is next on Tassine Fey's list of destinations. What's the plan?
This game of Catch Queen isn't as easy as it first seemed.
Know thine enemy. An Earth saying, I believe. Tassine Fey is one step ahead of us. We must get one step ahead of her.
Right, trap her when or where she least expects it.
That's pretty good, actually. The Harmony's disabled, right? In essence, the Alliance has control of it until Tassine Fey decides to initiate repairs, but that doesn't seem like her priority right now. Most of her drones are beaming onto our ships while her own shields are down. We could beam onto the Harmony while the Etherians are distracted and lay our trap there. A couple of pattern enhancers, maybe some arson, little vandalism, you know, something to get her attention. Wouldn't be on our turf anymore, but we'd have some time to set it all up.
I like that idea. It's worth a shot. We should beam aboard. Should we beam aboard?
I remember Admiral Kumarke say something about how the core seemed important to them. Maybe we can do a little sabotage of our own.
Seeing as she tried to misuse the Lisette Singularity Core, that checks out. Let's do it. Captain Curran, that ship is yours.
Your assistance aboard my vessel has earned my respect. But you are mad if you think any of the Alliance captains are willing to sit out on the fight of our lifetimes. On the way to the Midas Array, Sean, Jarok, and I swore to each other that we would see this plan through to the very end. We shall join you aboard the Harmony. Commander Boroth will take over in my absence.
Fair enough, but my bridge officers should stay behind and defend the Alliance ship, starting with the... Oh, God. Why do my bridge officers have to stay behind? God's sake.
A worthy compromise. I accept. Our deeds today will be the ones that echo through the halls of Stovakar. Kapla!
Didn't get the beam out sound.
All right. Looks like we're all accounted for.
It's an energon cube. The ship is really a giant transformer.
Probes are detecting a single Etherian life sign nearby. It's phasing in and out of existence. This reactor room also looks a little different since my last visit. I guess they redesigned.
Yes, they did, because that was cryptic. This is now no longer cryptic doing the stories. That's likely the Harmony's exotic interdimensional topography. Well, no sign of fire or any strength. 7, are you okay?
The life sign. It's accessed my neural transceiver and initiated contact through the collective subspace network. I think it's the reactor core. It's calling itself a tether to the ether, one of many Unimatrix chambers. Change of plans. We use the diffusion device on the core instead. I get the feeling there's a chance it could spread to the rest of Tassine Fey's collective, but we'd still need to trap her and hook her up to it to bypass any Etherian encryptions.
Is this something the cooperative has tested before?
No, it's not. How do we know it'll even work? It's intended for a singular, partially biological life form. This is a reactor core acting as a subspace network.
I can't explain it. You weren't there when I accessed the Queen cell on board the artifact. Reconnecting to the collective as their temporary leader, it changed me. I think this ether recognizes me as a viable Borg Queen.
I don't know, this plan sounds risky, but it's certainly possible. It's quite possible in theory. A former Borg Queen, even a temporary one, could establish a powerful link with the Etherian subspace network. We could use this to our advantage.
I don't know, 7. Injecting a whole collective with sudden individuality could have disastrous consequences.
Well, it kind of did for you, Hugh, but look how you ended up.
I know you're worried, Hugh. But Picard couldn't have predicted the chaos caused by your individuality when you returned to the collective. We know better now. If I act as the conduit and transfer Tassine Faye's authority to me, I can program the defusion to be gradual. I've done it once, I can do it again. Trust me, I can do this.
Oh my god, we could end up with Borg Queen 7 after all. Just a Therian Borg Queen 7.
All right. I trust you too. Remind me of the new plan.
Lay down the pattern enhancers close to the reactor core and target it to get Tassine Faye's attention. If this works, this ether should send her a subspace transmission through the core, prompting her to return. We can then prevent her from beaming back out. Once she's trapped, I'll hook both of us up to the ether and transfer her powers to me. If we inject the pathogen straight into the core system, we should be able to defuse any drones connected to it. Gradually.
She won't go down easy. Let's start.
Can you get those pattern enhancers placed? We'll cover you.
Well, it would definitely go a hell of a lot easier if I actually had my bridge crew. Fuck's sake.
One pattern enhancer placed. 3 to go.
I can see this turn into a right ball ache of a mission if you're spending more time dead because you haven't got your bridge officers to keep you up.
Hang on, sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
I'm hanging on. I want to know what these terminals do though now as well. I'm being nosy. Bit of law. Obviously, it's on screen. You can read it if you want. Or you can watch back the stream or pause it and you can read it yourself. See? Hidden achievement. Cutscene.
Why do you choose senselessness? You could have ascended and joined us.
Damn it, we've been teleported to the other side. There goes step 1 of our plan.
She's got Sean, Corrin, and Jarak in the stasis hold. We can't let her fuse them.
She's brought a giant disco orb to us.
We need to take down this construct to release the captain. Looks like the construct's become vulnerable to our attack.
Elite! Open fire! Use everything on it!
That was a close one. Let's see what this construct's made of.
Such strife, such woe, the ether despises.
At least, and not a moment too soon. These Ethereans are insufferable.
I don't think they were over impressed that I did that for some reason. Just gotta make sure you don't step in the red shit on the ground.
Then delay this battle any longer.
Heads up, construct's vulnerable to our attack.
Elite!
Eludes us. The ether endures.
We need to lower these containment fields to reach Tassin Fey.
Good.
Yeah.
Access codes. On it.
I'm just gonna grab all this white shit that's been left behind. None of it looks like it's actually any good, other than being recycled. It's a funny disc there. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, here we go. We're all held this time.
Teleported us again.
And she's called in drones for backup. We need to take her out.
Corin,
My god, how many?
let's dethrone this drone.
You thought this would be enough to stop us?
Have some of my drones.
She's on the move again, and she's shielding herself.
I'll lower the next containment field.
It's because she's a big chicken. Well, to be fair, it did say that
Containment field.
we had to deal with her, so we're doing exactly that. Oh, we're held again. Oh, look at my little robots.
If we don't place that final pattern enhancer, she could beam out. I'm on it.
You lack harmony.
Okay, you're gonna do it, yeah.
Yeah, I lack harmony, cohesion, greatness. It'll be my undoing. I've heard it all before.
Oh, I love it.
Final pattern enhancer placed. She's trapped. Damn it! She's jumping around to restore her shields. She's rerouting power to them.
It's her halo. It's an energy redistribution node. We have to take it out.
I can remodulate a pattern enhancer to disrupt the defenses. You get that halo.
7 of 9. You sought perfection once. Why do you seek it no longer?
So get the halo. Where's the halo?
An offer involves consent, something you're unfamiliar with. Time's up, bitch.
She puts up a good fight, I'll give her that. Shame.
She called a bitch.
Resolved.
Where's she gone? I feel like I'm missing something. It does just say fighter though, so I'm doing exactly that. Or he's remodulating still. I'm assuming it's just going to be a deal with the best she can until he finishes remodulating.
Pattern enhancer remodulated. Her shield is down. It's now or never.
You, Sean, cover us. It's time to finish this fight. Corin Jirach, let's knock that halo off.
There is no one left to fight beside you. The galaxy has torn itself apart.
Oh, she's using finger cannons.
Troll Tassin Fey.
And your tyranny ends now!
Oh, she weren't expecting that.
Restrainer.
Lowering the reactor core's containment field.
I'm hooked up. Drag her over.
Unless this is exactly what she wanted. Go on. Nanoprober.
You will not defuse the Etherians.
It's for the best, Tassin Fey.
Think of it like this. You get to be the savior of your people.
It's your lucky day, Borg Queen.
Queen?
Security.
She's not the Queen.
Initiating transfer.
Inputting the modified neurolytic pathogen into the core's data stream.
No. No! We will not allow it!
You must comply.
We must not. We must protect the ether.
Watch out! She's modifying the injection stream.
It's too late, I'm in.
Oh, very Mass Effect. Okay.
Chimerans! With security parameters disabled, they must have located the Harmony.
Did it work?
Not on the core, maybe on Tassine Fey. Too early to tell.
Captains, call your ships. We're getting out of here.
Commander Kiona, this is Captain Sean. Prepare to plot a course for Deep Space Nine. We're heading back.
So quite literally, we've unleashed those other enemies. Now, if the audio were working right on that, that would have been quite nice. But we don't have any audio. Oh, we've got audio. For a moment. Okay, well, they're different, Borg.
Thanks for the ride back. Looks like your ship didn't suffer any malfunctions on the way. Lucky. You really had everybody's back today. Knowing you can be counted on even in the worst situations, well, that's as rare as a Vulcan smile. When you have a moment, the director and I would like to talk to you about Tassine Fey's future. Right now, though, I think your command wants to speak with you.
Thanks, I'll check with Admiral Quinn. Except everybody else can talk to first, so start back at room and work forwards.
Thank you for repairing the Lisette. That ship means more to me than words can say.
Sorry about your crew.
What the Ethereans intended to do with our singularity core, I'd rather not speculate too much. My science officer, Neril, will be drawing up a full report. Suffice to say, it is clear they intended to use the Midas array to their advantage somehow. They seem focused on sabotaging and acquiring new technology. Not unusual for the Borg, I suppose.
Well, it looks like the Chimera beat them to it. Let's hope that Narel's report provides us with more data. Or better insight to what they actually want.
You fought valiantly aboard the Borderskew and the Harmony. It is a pity we withdrew. We could have taken these Chimerans, blade in hand, I am sure of it. Some say these creatures are able to terraform entire Borg cubes. If the tales are true, then they are foes worthy of song. I would gladly give my life to see such an abomination with my own eyes. Wouldn't you?
Didn't we just see them? Okay, you might be in luck. I have a feeling this won't be our last encounter with the Chimerans, Captain. I think that is going to be most definite.
Without your help, the Enterprise would have been a goner. Speaking of, looks like the Midas array is now under quarantine. The array has been overtaken by the Chimerans. We're starting to recognize more of their signals over long-range sensors. It's not looking good, I'll give you that. But I'm confident we've made progress today. Oh, before you go, on my bridge, one of the Etherean drones said something to me that took me aback. It's as if it knew who I was. My life story. I think you know what I'm getting at. I'm lucky to be alive.
By fuse with some of the crew members, I noticed the same on board the other ship. You have my condolences, Captain. The sacrifices will not be in vain.
Just the person I wanted to see. I hear things got a little out of hand at the Midas array, but it seems to me like the mission was still a success. Tassine Fey has been extracted and remanded to one of the station's brigs. As for the Harmony, the Alliance has some conflicting opinions on its eventual fate if we ever get hold of it. Chancellor Laurel believes we should return for it and tow it to Kittimer for joint observation. Proconsul Datan believes the Cooperative should supervise the ship from a distance, and that Director Hugh is best placed to oversee such an operation. I'm not sure where I stand myself. Proposals are already landing on my desk, from living exhibit at Memory Alpha to destroy the thing.
I would say Hugh because he did a pretty good job with the Borg Cube before.
I understand your actions today saved countless lives. Starfleet commends you. We knew you'd be the right person for the job.
You rescued 11 survivors, each sent over 50. Again, so you're getting more dilithium. I thought they were trying to take dilithium out of the game. I don't know. Thank you, Admiral Quinn. It's an honour to be a Starfleet officer. God, what a brown nose.
Thanks for checking back in with us. This was quite a mission, and I have a feeling our efforts have only just begun. My own de-assimilation bordered on traumatic. I ended up bringing my individuality back to a collective that was very ill-prepared for it. It caused widespread chaos and violence. We need to be careful about how we decide to move forward. Perhaps defusing Tassine Fey alone was for the best. I shudder to think of a galaxy full of unfused Etherians who, well, lack guidance.
Oh god, there's some horrible crackle and pop then.
He's not wrong. As you know, the process of de-assimilation starts out pretty rough. But what first seems like a curse eventually becomes a gift. During my time aboard Voyager, I learned the value of individuality, but also the strength of personal connection. In the end, it became apparent to me that you don't need a hive mind to understand the real meaning of unity. Anyway, I'm glad we had you along for the ride today. 2 liberated Borg is a partnership, but 3? Now that's a party. The fact that none of us were swayed by the power of Etherian persuasion is a testament to our resilience.
Quite like that, but it's obviously you get different responses for if you're a liberated Borg like my character is, so it'd be interesting to play that through as a different character that isn't Borg, to see what the difference is there. I'm still not sure about being liberated. It's a journey I'm still on until next we meet 7 of 9. Resistance is never futile until we meet again, 7 of 9. That's a bit, you know, bleeding heart. Resistance is never futile until we meet again, 7 of 9. Ooh, cutscene.
How are you doing, Tassine Fey?
She's refused to talk so far.
Give her time. Patience. It'll get better.
You know, I've been where you are right now. Longing to go back to a chorus of comforting voices. Frustrated at my lack of agency. But in the end, liberation was the only way forward. It gave me back so many things that I'd forgotten I needed. I see you remain unconvinced. But what's so different between being controlled by an ether and being told what to do by the Alliance until you can make up your own mind? At least once you're liberated, you'll be free to decide how to live your life. That's more than what I got at times. Well, I'll be back same time tomorrow, Tassine Fey.
Tefay.
What did you say?
Tefay was my name. Tassine is just a title.
Right. Queen.
No.
No. We have no corporeal queen. Defusing me was pointless. You achieved nothing.
What we achieve is helping you. And every other drone. One person at a time. Until every Borg is liberated. And no one is left behind.
Irrelevant. Impossible. Someone is always left behind. That is why the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Well, maybe. But the whole would be nothing without all of its parts. I hope that in time you'll see that. Same time tomorrow, TFO.
And that looks like it's that episode. So it wasn't a mini-sode, it was actually a proper full episode. Which is pretty good.
I'm contacting you from Deep Space Nine to report that our mission has been a partial success. Tassine Faye is under our supervision and making progress, slowly but surely. Although it appears she's not the Ethereum Borg Queen after all. Seven is working together with the Alliance to oversee her diffusion process, and we expect answers soon. The process has been both a strain on the station psychologically and in terms of resources. It's clear Tassine Faye does not trust us yet. As for the Midas Array, I received a report from Commander Jirok Science Officer Narrow. It appears the Etherians were attempting to use both the array and the Lisette Singularity Core to open a rift in space-time. It's difficult to understand their motives. We are unable to collect more data for now, as both the Midas Array and the Harmony are swarming with Chimerans. The Alliance has sent some of their best fleets over to contain the situation, but reports of Chimerans have already surfaced from other systems. Seven and I will reach out to our allies to understand who we can call in to assist with these Chimerian incursions. I'll contact you if any more information comes to light. Do not hesitate to do the same, should we be of use to you.
So let's see what the random rare space item's going to be. Ooh, a quantum torpedo launcher. Ooh. You can tell I'm massively enthused by that. You know, I'm so excited. Not. At least it was, you know, purple. Suppose one way to guarantee that you get a purple of some sort. So, not all terrible, I suppose. But there you go. So that's where I'm going to be leaving it for tonight. Obviously, we have finished the episode. It was nice to see that it was a proper full episode and not, like I said, a mini-sode. Whether we're going to return back to mini-sodes for the future ones, I don't know. Hopefully it won't be like 6 months before we get the next episode. But you never know with Star Trek Online. We will just have to see. So, as always, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I will see you again on Thursday for Mass Effect Andromeda. Take care now.